Okay, so welcome to my channel, Carbon Solving. Okay, in this video, we will discuss about physics. We will calculate the force and the relationship between force and slope. Okay, so before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for my channel so we can discuss more about physics and discuss about problem solving in physics, especially by using Matlab. So let's get started. Here we go. Okay, so we are given a question right now. A car with a mass of 770 kilogram is initially at rest. So first, don't forget to make the input data. Okay, so the input data first is mass. We can write it just by m. The mass is 770 kilogram. Okay, don't forget to add this symbol. Okay, mass of the car, and then it moves for 10 seconds. Okay, so the time, the time, or we can just write it by t, letter t. Okay, the time is 10 seconds. Okay, so and then another information is the velocity. So it's initially at rest. So the first or initial velocity is 0. So we can write it by v underscore o is 0. Okay, I will write in the sign initial velocity, of course, in meter per second, and then the final velocity is 50. Of course, in the sign is meter per second. Okay, don't forget to write the sign of the mass in kilogram. Okay, is there any information that we miss? Oh yeah, the slope is, let's write the slope as d. The d is 30 degrees. Okay, this is the slope. We can just say it, we can just write it as slope, and then don't forget to calculate. Okay, I will add first step in here so we can learn and conclude together. First, input the data, and then the second step, calculate. First, we have to calculate the acceleration, because the first question is we need to calculate the force. So as we know, if we want to calculate the force of some object, we need to know the mass and the acceleration. So we need to calculate the acceleration first, and then the formula that we can use for calculating acceleration is a. We can minus in final velocity with initial velocity. Okay, don't forget to make the sign, all the sign uniform for all questions that we want to solve, and then divide it by by t. Yes, t, the time of the car. Okay, and then show the result. We are using this formula, f print f, and then we can make any title that we want. For example, I would like to write the acceleration of the car, and then we write it like this, and then don't forget to write the symbol of the acceleration, a. Okay, so we will run the code. Okay, and right now we got 5 for the acceleration. Okay, so the third step is we have to find the force. Okay, we will uh, we will find the question, the first question. Okay, calculate the force of the car. Of course, we can directly calculate the force of the car by multiplying mass and acceleration. Okay, so it will be like this, and then same with the previous step, we have to show the result by using printf formula. Okay, force of the car, and then don't forget to write the symbol of the force F, and we could run it right now. Okay, so we have got the force of the car, 3,850. Okay, so we have got the result of the A question, or the first question. Okay, how about the, okay, oh yeah, I forgot something. Okay, the fourth step is we need to calculate the real force of the car. So the, okay, let's say not the real, the resultant, the force resultant. Okay, resultant of the car. Okay, we can symbolize the force resultant as Fr. Okay, Fr is because the slope is 30 degrees, then we have to multiply the degrees with the force that we have got before. Okay, so F underscore R is F times the slope. Okay, we have noted the slope before. The slope is symbolized by D. Okay, so F times cos D. Don't forget to write the cos formula, because we know that if the force, if the car uh, moves horizontally in horizontal path, of course we need cos to calculate the force. Okay, so as the same as the previous step, we have to show the result by using fprintf. Okay, resultant. Okay, force resultant, I mean force resultant of the car. Don't forget the symbol F underscore R, and then we run it. Okay, and this is the force resultant of the car. So we've got the answer of the A question, and how about the B? Okay, so we will answer the B question. We are asked to make a graph of the effect of the relationship between the angle and inclination, the angle of inclination and the force. Okay, so we will write down the question so we will not forget the question. Okay, like this. Okay, so how do we get, how do we solve this problem? Okay, so the first, don't forget to, okay, input the data. Okay, the angle of inclination, we can symbolize it by D. Okay, we will create the new D. Oh, X, I mean X. We will create the X. The X is for the angle. So let's say we input 30, 60, 30, 45, 60, 75, and 90. And 90 for the for the degrees of angle of inclination. Okay, so don't forget to write it down so you will not be confused later. Angle of inclination, and then the y is the force. Okay, so for input the force data, we just need to use the previous data, F, and then don't forget to multiply it by cos x, because we want to find the relationship between angle of inclination and the force. Okay, so this is the force, the force resultant. Okay, this one is correct. Okay, so let's start to create the graph. Okay, first, don't forget to input figure, create the new figure, and then plot. Of course, we would like to plot the x and y axis, and then we can input like this. This means the type of the graph. So the graph would be like this. Yes, of course, the graph will seem like this with this symbol, and then don't forget to input the x label. The x label is angle of inclination. Okay, and then y label is force resultant, and then we can include the title. The title is okay, relationship between force and angle of inclination. Okay, so I'm sorry. So I think we're ready to run the code. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, so this is the relationship between force and angle of inclination. So from this graph, we can make some conclusion that uh, the increases of angle of inclination, it can reduce the force resultant. Okay, so this is for today's channel, and this is for today's video, I mean. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and like this video, and don't hesitate to share this video to your friends or anyone who wants to learn physics, especially by using Matlab code. Thank you very much.